People. Que pasa, sakpa, say what they do. Now, people, in the first part of this video, it seems like the rum gods from J-Ray and Nephew Heaven has rained down a shower of blessing, and it is the farm of one of J-Ray and Nephew's truck overturned. We are speaking about somewhere on the highway. We are talking about in a country, some place, somewhere, some part. And like the saying goes, one man's loss is a next man's gain. Some people with sister persons were helping themselves to the proceeds of the accident. So people, take a listen, take a look, and then I'll give my piece.
Yeah, no bro, pigeon to the one.
You want cover? No man, what would I hit?
You alright, man?
He not looking so alright. He can't come through this one alright.
Are you not? I'm alone in there?
No. Papa don't know about hospital. Them don't have no more to do. God Almighty. They just have to take up everything so they couldn't do it again.
Now, people, I don't know if the driver and his associates were getting high on their own supply, but more than likely, it seems as if speeding might have been responsible for this we are talking about crash or accident. Now, there's not a hard and fast rules as it pertains to if you are the driver of a truck that is bringing goodies, whether it be alcohol, whether it be bread, whether it be hardware and lumber supply. Rule number one, whenever the truck crash, nothing on board of the truck does not belong to that company anymore. Any and everything goes to that era. We are speaking about the residents of said era where said truck basically turn over. So people are just helping themselves. It is as if it is hunting season. We are talking about duck season. It is like fishing from out of a bucket. Everything is free. May I talk about rum, may I talk about vodka, may I talk about all sort of liquor. Any and everything is for grabbing or for the taking, and any and everybody can come and take as they please. As much as they can carry, that is what is theirs. Rule number one. So therefore, to all drivers of trucks in Jamaica, commercial trucks in Jamaica, that is the rule. Don't try to fight it. Don't try to defend the boss's stuff, because you might end up lose your life, not in the accident. However, you might end up losing it because of some other incident associated indirectly or directly to this accident. So people, rule number 1. Rule number 2, and people, let me make it very clear, this is my disclaimer. These rules are not written in stone like the 10 commandments. Me just said these are some unwritten rules where any and everybody know that lives in Jamaica. And the rule number 2 is this. People are always going to see if there's any sort of cell phone. We are talking about expensive cell phone available. They are always going to see if there's any sort of cash or any sort of monetary gain in the wallet of said persons driving that truck. Third of all, the least important is if this person is okay. We are talking about the driver and his associate. That is the least important. Them not really care. Everybody just concentrating on the proceeds of the accident. We are talking about the goodie. And people, it is very disgusting. It is very disturbing. The attitude and the mindset of people in Jamaica. It is as if we've grown so cold and callous. All we think about is ourselves. Everybody is for self. So people, it only shows you that the hearts of men, and specifically in Jamaica, have changed drastically. We are talking about to the worst. We are talking about it is at the bottom of the barrel. Point blank and period. So anyways, people, that is my views on the whole thing as it pertains to that. And like me say, it is just my views and opinion. It is not the gospel. Your views and opinion can be respectfully different from mine. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Bless up. Now, before I move to the next part of my video, please subscribe to my next channel. It is called Jamaica Dancehall Source. One word. Don't put any space between the words. And I'll be pinning the link to that channel in the description of this video. And also, subscribe to this channel. We're speaking about True Jamaica Buzz. And when you subscribe, please press the notification bell and also press all in the option. Now, the next thing that is popping in the news is that we see that internet sensation. We are speaking about Mackerel. It seems as if she has transitioned. We are speaking about her career. Now, people, we know that she started as a social media person or personality, and then she transitioned, claiming that she is an artist. And as a matter of fact, she had a couple of songs that were playing in the dance hall. She was getting the support, Rete, Lele, Blue, Blah, Bling. However, it seems as if in her latest transition, we are speaking about she has decided to basically dabble in a porn. So people, I am going to show you a video, and like me say, this is the edited version because you know that the YouTube snitches, we are talking about the bloggers, them, they are out and about and they are filing all sorts of report. So people, take a listen, take a look, and then I'll give my piece. Now, like I said, the video is too graphic for YouTube's policy, Rete, Lele, Blue, Blah, Bling, so I cannot show it. However, what you saw was Mackerel on top of a man's head that was standing. So basically, him lift her up and put her upon him head, and then him put her power on this, and they were doing their thing. May I talk about him tongue in some places that it was not meant to be, especially if you're a Jamaican and claim say certain things are against the rules, laws, and regulation. You get what I am saying. Codename Emma Lick the Poems. So anyway, people, like me say, when I first got this video, I also got a picture, and it was a picture of a lady lying on her back. We are talking about 2 foot and 2 under the ear, and also there was another picture of a roach, and they were comparing this person to a roach because you know so the roach have them foot all up in the ear, and it has swing Rete, Lele, Blue, Blah, Bling, and they were saying that the person looked like Mackerel or the roach looked like Mackerel. So anyways, Mackerel is not really the type of person that I would talk about usually on my channel. However, what I find is that we saw that this lady came out and people were giving her props. People was rating, we are speaking about her hustle game because we see that she's kind of slow in the head, and she managed to basically carve out a lane for herself on social media, and she was getting a lot of hype, a lot of buzz. So therefore, I kind of gave credit where credit is due. And the fact that I also understood that she was going through some emotional stress because based on what persons are saying, she went through some sort of abuse as it pertains to her father, and we know that she breed have one picnic when she was young. Rete, Lele, we know the whole 9 yards. So basically we give credit because we saw that this is a person that came out of some desolate situation and them kind of manage to basically elevate themselves. So people, what is not to celebrate about that? However, the danger with social media is this. Once these persons that bust without any sort of talent, we are talking about singing or acting, or the regular, we are talking about the typical talent that it takes to make somebody famous. So my point is this. Even when their 15 minutes of fame is basically phasing away, it is dwindling like a candle in the wind. It is hard to let go, because once them get a taste of success, it is hard to let go. So therefore, they are going to do desperate stuff on people. This is exactly what happened to this child we are talking about Mackerel, because people, like you could have heard, we are speaking about in the audio, there were a lot of persons there watching the action, and like me say, the man have Mackerel upon him head, and him put her upon a desk, and they were doing all sort of thing. And people, she was up for the whole thing. So people, the moral of the story is this. These persons on social media elevate to fame. They will go to any sort of means. They will go to the lowest of the barrel. They will dip to any and everything to remain famous, to remain relevant. And people, that is very dangerous. And people, that is very demeaning to somebody's personality. And we are speaking about especially a young lady. So the point that I am trying to make is that something is fundamentally wrong with the mind of these young ladies and these young men in Jamaica. We are talking about these new millennials. They just want stuff the easy way, and people, anything comes easy, it goes easy just as well. And it includes your life. And if you are so attached to this fame, especially when you don't have any sort of talent, it is going to lead you to do desperate stuff and demean yourself. So people, that is exactly what happened in this case. Point blank and period. So anyways, people, that is my views on the whole thing as it pertains to that. And like me say, it is just my views and opinion. It is not the gospel. Your views and opinion can be respectfully different from mine. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Bless up.